to free him up. Now that one looked like it was still on the rim.
I think so too. I think that one was coming off though. I think both non-calls have been right by the officials on the Heitfeld foul.
I would disagree with you. Respectfully disagree with your partner.
I'm just bitter because of all the basket interferences I've been called for. You know, when I go up there, I don't follows. Bolden on the weak side with the putback. Gonzaga has the lead back with 8:40 to go. Gonzaga
got the lead back through effort and intensity and the sameness. Now, I would quickly go to John Bryant because the 6'4" Ira Brown cannot check John Bryant in the post.
A foul called on Ira Brown, holding Bryant. How about this putback by Matt Bolden?
All right, let's see what you got here. This one was a good play on the weak side, using his strength. And Bolden can score from all over the three-point line, off the dribble, free throws. Any way you can score, he's able to do that. And he does it with a motor going full speed.
Brown's first, fourth on the team here in the second half, and a turnover. Bolden. Day drives it, and the foul will be called, I believe, on Bryant. That'll be number 4. Nope, they got away with Bryant not being called for the foul. They're actually going to call it on Trasolini.
Austin Day is in his element when he's off the dribble because he can see the defense coming in.
Wow, there was certainly not a foul on Trasolini there. So maybe the glass is half full or half empty. They could have called a foul on John Bryant, which would have been his 4th. Instead of calling the foul on Bryant, they called it on Trasolini. But if you go back and look at the replay, Trasolini never touched Austin Day. 1 of 2 at the line for Day.
Now for the Broncos, they're down 3. They were leading for a good portion of this. But this is a time when you have to execute your offense. You have to take your time and know that you're at home.
Foster almost lost the dribble.
Too much dribbling. Three freshmen coming out here in the big time trying to upset the #1 team in the conference.
Rayhan plus the foul. A chance for the old-fashioned three-point play to tie the game.
Driving in traffic, the concentration, excellent job with an opportunity to try to tie it up at home.
Boy, a lot of close games. We've got a close one here in the Thursday Night Showcase, presented by T. Rowe Price. Part of Judgment Week here on ESPN, a 1-point game in the West Coast Conference between Gonzaga and Santa Clara. Some other scores tonight in the West Coast Conference. San Diego beats Portland, and St. Mary's wins again over Pepperdine. That puts the Gales at 9-4, and they now tie San Diego for 2nd place behind Gonzaga. And remember, when we get to the West Coast Conference tournament, coming up a week and a half from now, that 2nd place team, whoever it is between Portland and St. Mary's, will get that much needed bye with Gonzaga to the semifinals.
Yeah, those two right there, you're exactly right. It's all about resting because you played 3 games in 3 days if you get that rest. If not, you're going 4 days.
Are you surprised at how well it seems St. Mary's has now adjusted to the loss of Patty Mills?
No, not at all, because they're a well-coached team. However, with the adjustment, they're still a very good team. With Patty Mills, let's not kid ourselves, they're a great team.
Rayhan ties the game with 7:50 to go. Only Memphis and Gonzaga are undefeated in conference play this season. Memphis did it on the road at UAB earlier on tonight, staying undefeated in Conference USA, and now Gonzaga at 12-0 in the West Coast Conference, trying to do the same, also on the road. Tough game here against Santa Clara. Gray from the corner, and out. The rebound pulled down by Bryant.
That was Stephen Gray's shot from the corner. He comes in and he has the green light to look for his offense. Good shot, but for John Bryant, grabbing those balls. Now, right now, it's execution time. It's all about pulling off a good, sharp, crisp offense to get yourself a high percentage shot.
Foster's shot blocked by Day in the corner.
Austin Day's able to recover. He's out of position, but quickly right there with that long arm reach to get there. Good defense.
10 on the shot clock for Santa Clara. Down to 7. Crowd lets Rayhan know he's got 4 to put it up. Rayhan fades away, off the mark. Offensive rebound for Bryant. Bolden with the hustle play to get around Bryant, and a 3-on-2. Up to Gray for the lay-in.
Steve Gray for 2.
One thing I like about Gonzaga consistently throughout the game, they're like a shark with blood. If they see that, a turnover, they're out running. They're out trying to get a 3-on-2, 2-on-1 fast break, and they've been able to maintain that throughout the game.
Bryant catches it deep on Austin Day and reverses.
This is my first time seeing John Bryant live. And some of the people around the country that know basketball said, you're going to like the big fella because he's deceptively nimble for his size. He's got a little wiggle in his game on the offensive end.
Heitfeld with a sweet jumper right over Bryant.
And for the Broncos, they don't have a margin of error. They don't have 4 guys out on the floor, 5 right now, that can score from every position. So they've been hanging in here very well, and they're learning on the job. Sure performance.
Heitfeld flops. Down goes Bryant, and he's hurt. He is really hurting. Grabs his ankle. As Heitfeld went down, Bryant spun towards the goal and turned his right ankle. Can he walk it off?
You got over 14 feet of length down in the box. Their feet are trying to get untangled.
Right there, he turned his ankle as it ended up on the top of Heitfeld's foot.
2 big guys trying to make space. Called a power dance right there.
So Bryant goes to the bench. He'll lace the sneaker back up with 5:39 to go.
Now, one thing he can improve on is his footwork and his agility. He's got the size, he's got the length. He's never going to be a skywalker, but you don't need to be when you've got good spacing to go pursue that basketball.
Day in the post. Can't bank it home. Heitfeld's follow won't go. Pargo working the baseline. Boy, it changes when Bryant's not in the game on the offensive glass for Gonzaga.
Again, because there's no margin of error, but you just saw 3 people attacking. John's coming back in this game. You saw Pargo attack the rim. You saw Heitfeld and Austin Day.
How about John Bryant already at the scorer's table, set to come back on?
Well, he's ready to play this out. Coming down the home stretch, it's under 5 minutes to go.
Heitfeld lost it. Foster took it away. Rayhan in traffic. No foul called on Heitfeld. The lob, and Heitfeld with one hand misses, regathers, scores, plus the foul. And now a bottle gets thrown out on the court. A bottle of soda just got thrown out on the court from the student section. And that is the last thing you need to see. And now the officials are going to have to stop play and go over to the scorer's table and deal with that. I don't know if an announcement gets made, if it's a warning. I think the microphone is going to be taken by Kerry Keating.
Coach is doing.
Hey, show some respect for both teams. All right, cheer them on. Don't throw anything on the floor ever again.
That's a good job by Kerry Keating.
We wanted to jump on that quickly.
Watch at the top of the screen. You'll see the bottle come flying out of the student section onto the court.
If they play the close-up, they might find out exactly who threw it.
And the officials are going to call a technical foul against Santa Clara, I believe, for the bottle being thrown on the floor. So while the officials discuss the penalty for the bottle being thrown, how about the play by Heitfeld?
Well, he's got good hands and agility. This was really a ball you didn't think he could get to, but he caught it. Again, the second effort. And again, the value of a big guy that can run the floor. Good things happen because the last line of defense is usually a guard. 7 feet versus 6.